Hey everybody, Temple Crazed here. Huh, alive. We are live. Live at, well, not 5, I guess. It's 1:15 in the afternoon here. It is January 11th, 2024, and we got a bit of a coin roll hunt going on here. We got 11 rolls of wheat pennies to go through, and then we'll have probably, if it's looking good and stuff, we might even go into a little bit of nickodating. Might even go into a little bit of nickodating. So I got my bucket out for any wheat pennies that are going to go back into rolls. So here, let's get it started, I guess. Let's get it started. $1936. We always want to look for the DDO. Trying to focus a little bit better here. Let's move that light around a little too. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. 44 San Francisco. One's in pretty nice shape. Pretty nice shape. 46. We don't like 46. No 46s. Wow. You know, that 53 there. I'll tell you what. I get it's just a 53, but I mean, that thing's in really nice shape. Really nice. Now, of course, these are supposed to be unsearched wheat pennies. We all know how well that goes over, right? We all know that. Unsearched, right. So, I guess we'll find out. 45S. A little rough around the edges, huh? Just a 45. Now, I got these on Whatnot from a Whatnot seller. I didn't think they were ever going to come. They finally did show up, so I bought these weeks ago. So I'm happy they finally showed up, but they took a while. And he was listing these as early wheat pennies, and even it was supposed to have like Indian heads and stuff. I'm not gonna hold my breath. And as we're going through here, and I'm looking at these going, these aren't very early, are they? I would say they're in nice condition. I mean, really nice condition for a lot of them here. But definitely not early dates. Wow, that penny's heavy. 51 Denver. I mean, it feels heavy compared to other ones. I don't know why. It can't be heavier, though. Maybe it's just me thinking it is. Let me see if I can find my scale real quick here. I'd like to throw it on the scale and give it a quick weigh, just because, like I say, it just feels weird. You know, I think I need to clean my area because I cannot find my scale. And I have more than one of them. I have 2 of them. It's pretty bad. But here we go. We got it. No? 3.09 grams, so about 3.1 right where it should be. Weird. 45 Denver. That's just, I think, just a scratch through it, I think. It's weird that it goes from one rim to the other, but not through the rims. There's a 30 Denver. Kind of looks like it might be a D over D. I got a lot of 30 Denvers laying around. 58. There's a 35. 50 Denver. 44 that somebody did a very poor job of trying to make it into a steel 44. I'll put that off to the side. Here's another 44. That's that'd be an 85 zinc. Not even close to what I need in there. 56. 46 Denver. 50. I really got to find a new supplier. 44. 51. 42. Another 36. Always looking for that DDO, right? 57 Denver. Woody. That's nice at least. 45. 51. Another 36. I don't know, this still looks a little fuzzy to me. It's a nicer looking 45, red brown. If I need it for my book, I guess I'll keep it out for now. 53 Denver, D over D. 41. Now there are 3 different spots to look. Liberty, 41, and in the In God We Trust area for the DDO. Another 41. 44. What's wrong with these coins? Nothing. I'd like to get some, I'd prefer earlier dates. That's all. That's a DDO. Or not a DDO, an RPM. Repunchment mark. I would just prefer some, teens, 20s, 30s over all the 40s and 50s. There was a lot more 40s and 50s made than there were of the other ones, so. And the guy that I bought these from told me that I've found tons of key dates and semi-key dates. He said, hey, that's a really nice, wood grain penny there. Plus we got a die chip in the B right there. That one's actually really cool. I'll probably keep that one. 45. And a 46. That's the end of that roll. 10 rolls to go. I know it says 10 rolls. There was actually 11 rolls. 10 rolls that the guy said are unsearched, and then one that I know is unsearched. So I'm doing the ones that the other guy told me were unsearched first, and then we'll move into one that has a potential to have, good stuff in it. Here we go. 57 red. That's a nice looking penny. That'll go in my red wheat penny place. 37 Denver. I got lots of those. 51. 52. 57 Denver. 57. Another 35. Golly. I don't know. I've seen a lot of nice stuff. Hmm. I mean, I did find once a 1909 VDB in red. It wasn't as nice as the one that I sold on my Whatnot channel for, $350, but I did find one that I was able to sell for, I think it sold for 120, 110, somewhere in there. That was cool. 39. I sold a Indian head that I found that was a 1907, I think it was, but it was in like mint state condition. I mean, high mint state condition. And that one went for 75. I have very expensive coins in my collection that I've never sold, but there's a 59. That's a memorial. 58. 50. I thought you were going to email me, by the way. Daniel. 41. Another 41. 44. 53 Denver. There's a 24 Woody. That's nicer. $50 San Francisco. 1919. 44 Denver. That's got a lot. That right there is actually corrosion. You still got my email address, Daniel? 56 Denver. 56. 42. 52 Denver. 30. 55. And of course, for the 55, we're always looking for the DDO, the big dollar DDO on the 55. I mean, man, you find that, you got some money. Sometimes it makes sense. Oh, there's a 20 Denver. Not in the greatest of shape, but there is one. 56. 38. 51 Denver. How's it going, Otis? 44. 42. We're going to watch some paint dry a little bit later here, Otis. 44. Wow, that 51 Denver has seen a day. 48. 47 Denver. You get your package from me yet, Otis? 54. 51. 58. Opening another hole. Not yet. Sloth mail. Nice. $47 Denver. That's definitely an RPM. 46. 49. Well, you won't have to hear my voice for a few days after today. Probably at least a week after today. So, hmm, 17. 50. 46. 51S. I'm having throat esophageal dilation done tomorrow morning for my EOE disease. So it'll be a week, well, maybe not quite a week, but a few days at least before I will be able to really talk again. Ooh. My wife will get some peace and quiet, that's all. Yeah, I got a hold of the doctor the other day. What day did it? Was the day before? And might have been the day before. Why am I dropping frames? Hello, computer. Why are you dropping frames? You should not be dropping frames. Hmm. Do 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 do. Wow. Is anybody's stream buffering? It seems fine, I guess. Are we back up and running yet? No, still dropping frames. Hold. Alright, are we back? Are we back? Maybe we're back? I mean, still dropping frames, but not quite as bad. Can you hear me? We're back? Good. Okay. Alright. Well, I restarted my computer. I shouldn't have had to do that, but good news is my computer restarts quite quickly. So, alright, here we go. Hopefully, I mean, it still says that I'm dropping a lot of frames, but hopefully we can keep it running here. 53 Denver. Oh yeah, you said you sent me an email, right? Let me go check. Yep, I got it. I got it. I got it. Well, we'll go if maybe my stream quits dropping frames. I don't know why we're having so much problems here. How you doing, John? 17. Are we buffering again here? I'm guessing. Let me look at something here quick. Really? I don't know why, but it's like trying to run my kilobytes per second is I just reset it to 8500 and it's trying to run at like 28,000, which is really weird. It should not be trying to do that. Not even a little bit. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. $19.45. $19.40. 57 Denver. We got a little die chip right there. 1969. Yeah, that doesn't look like a wheat penny to me. Although it is a nice shape. It is actually a nice shape. 59 Denver. 55 Denver. 44 San Francisco. 42, seen better days on that one. 52 San Francisco. 52. If I'm going too quick, let me know. 1940. Look at that. That's a big old die chip right there on that 53. Plus we got some right there, maybe some abraded die. So kind of like the poor man's 55. It's like a poor man's DDO on a 53. Wow, this penny is messed up. We got some extra die chipping and stuff back here, or even maybe a die crack. Alright, well, we'll just kind of set that one aside, I guess. I'll look at them here in a little bit here after we get through some of this stuff. I'll actually be able to look at them while we're doing some buffalo nickel date recovery, acid date recovery. Because I got 3 rolls of beefalos to go through. It's a 38. 3 rolls of beefalos. Look at that woody design on that 53. Isn't that nice? Wish the penny itself was in a little better shape. But it is nice. That'll go into the rolls. Somebody will buy it and purchase it and love it and cherish it and probably sell it on eBay for more money. 52. 71. That's not a wheat penny either. But, like before, it is actually in pretty nice shape. 55. Poor man's DDO. Poor man's DDO. Yeah, I sell them all the time. They usually, well, I do two and goes, on my whatnot, but so you can tell it's the poor man's. You see, like right at this little edge here, the 50 of the second five, how it kind of pushes out a little bit. That's it's die deterioration is what it is, but this is a poor man's 55 double die offers. Sometimes I can sell them and I get really good money for them. Sometimes when I sell them, I get not much money for them, like $2. So I guess it depends on the day of the week. $50 Denver. Yeah, it seems to be. 56 Denver. Must have been a glitch in the matrix, huh? Just a glitch in the matrix. Yeah, my strength is up there all the way now. I don't know. It was weird. Nice. $6, huh? Alright, we're opening another roll here. Flatten it out a little. And here we go. 1940. 1940. I think we just saw this. 44. 56. 46. There we go. That's a nice looking Woody. 53 Denver. Really nice looking. The penny's not in as great a shape, but still a nice looking Woody. I almost missed the die crack. A little bitty die crack right there. I don't know, it's working fine on my end. I'm looking at literally at the actual live stream on YouTube. $19.50. These are actually not bad pennies. They're just not as old as I would like. They're not in too bad a shape, is what I'm saying. 44. 44. I am going to have words with the guy that I bought these from, though, because these were supposed to be a lot. Like, he, literally was like, oh, yeah, you're going to find key dates and semi-key dates and all this other stuff. And I think not. It's a nice looking 57 Denver. $45. 40. 55. I can't drive. 55. 52 Denver. Well, at least it's not going to be a 4-hour stream this time, huh? That one was a bit long. 44. 56 Denver, D over D. 41, 56, 52 Denver. Yeah, 4 hours and what was it, 15 minutes or whatever? Well, he says he's searched other roles. So, I don't know. We're gonna talk, him and I. Oh, look, another Woody. $52 Denver. $44. I do have the opportunity to buy a box. I think that's a 29. Looks like a 29. I do have an opportunity to buy a box, a $25 box of wheat pennies, an estate sale type deal, whatever. But it's like 250 bucks. So it's a lot of money, considering the last one that I bought was like $125. So it's a nice looking 26. Usually the 6 is completely gown. Okay. 52. 53 Denver. 23. 100-year-old penny. Die chip. Die chip. $19.41. Looking for any of the signs of the DDO. And a 51. Alright. Next roll. Hi, dog. Would you please get out from underneath my desk? Opening. Open. Alright, next roll. Yeah, but I was told there'd probably be like Indian heads in here and all that stuff. I sure haven't seen one of them yet. Alright. Ooh, a 20 Denver. That's a little better. The lucky roll. Well, we'll see. 45. We do have a RPM of D over D here on this 57 Denver. Doesn't add a whole lot of value, but I just throw them into my wheat rolls that I make after I go through a whole bunch and I fill my bucket basically full. Mix them all up, and then I sell off wheat penny rolls with a starting bid of $6 a piece. On whatnot. So, Otis, you missed it this morning though. Otis. There's a 73. I gotta say, the memorials are in nice shape. 1920 Woody. No, this morning on Whatnot, I sold off some of my um, buffalo nickels that were nickodated, and apparently some people must have needed some certain dates because I had some of them going for like $27 or so, which is pretty good for, acid date recovery buffalo nickels, unless you find like, some of the rare ones, I guess. But 1940, 44, 44, 58 Denver, Woody, very cool. Um, Wrong direction. 41, not the DDO, unfortunately. 55, poor man's. There's another 1920. 56. Oh, look at that. Now there's a coin right there. Son of a gun, look at that. 1955 poor man's DDO with a huge lamination error. Wow. All right, that's a nice one right there. That's a nice coin. Even Blue Ridge Silverhound would like that one. Too bad I didn't have this piece. It's fairly recent, but I don't see it laying here. And I opened the roll completely. Too bad I didn't have that little piece right there that's missing. That'd been nice. Alright, 57 in red. And very nice looking, too. 41. Yeah, that was a nice looking coin, yeah. 58 Denver. 17 Denver. There's a better one. 1909. I'd love to have seen an S right there. Is it a VDB or just the Philly? Oh, it is the VDB. It is the VDB. 1909 VDB. There we go. Now that's the kind of roll I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Also, it kind of seems to be missing an L. 44 Denver. Oof. It's in rough shape. Um, 42 maybe? 50 Denver. Oofta. 41. With all these 41s, maybe we could hit a DDO. That'd be nice. 38. 57 Denver. What the crap? There's another one. Alright. What do you think, everybody? Do you think it's going to be a VDB? There we go. No. No. Just the Philly. Into the rolls it goes. That's right. Just drop that 1909 right into the roll bucket. Somebody will get that and be very happy. Um, um, I think that's 17. Boy, that is in rough shape, though. Let me see if I can read a little bit better out here. That is a... Man, I still can't hardly read that. Let's see. Let me grab a Q-tip real quick. Little MS-70. See if we can kind of clean it up just a tad bit there. That would help. I mean, if I'm going to do half the penny, I might as well do the whole damn penny, right? And it's really tough to see in the scope, but the Q-tip is turning green. We'll just do the little circles that I just barely touching the penny. Look at that. Just because I'd like to see what the date is on it. Alright. Let me rinse that off real quick. And then let's see if we can actually read what the heck it says. I think it's a 17. I think, but it might be a 14. It's just tough. It is a teen, but I think it's 14 now that I'm looking a little more at it. I don't know. 38, 46. Um, 64. I don't think that's a wheat penny. 48. 47. What we got going on up there? Kind of looks like a lamination too. 53. And yuck, 46. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so tough, and it's weird because there is still a rim. That's what I'm saying is weird because there's still, I mean, we can still see that there's and I can feel there's a rim right here. But I think it's a 14. I don't see any kind of mint mark, so I'm thinking it's just a regular 14. But yeah, that's in pretty rough shape. Pretty rough shape. We'll get the next roll going here. You got 5 with the one that I'm opening, 5 rolls of these ones, and then one from another person that I hope will be better. Let's put it that way. And then 3 rolls of buffalo nickels. Alright, 48. 44. 46. 41. 44. Let's see. Another 41. Like I said, with all these 41s, you think that we could maybe hit a DDO? That'd be nice. I've never hit the 41 DDO. Never found a 36 DDO either. Wow, look at that one. That's a big time. 55 poor man's. She's in rough shape though. Another 55. 42. 38. 38 was pretty nice. 55 Denver. This is the BIE variant. So it's got that die chip between the B and E. They call it the BI or BIE. It's a pretty common one, but highly, highly collected too. Highly collected. So 39. 56 Denver. 44. 49. 52 Denver. 51. 58. 40. 51 Denver. 'Hmm. I know what this is. Does anybody else in the chat know what this is? Does anybody else in the chat know what this is? What's that? Well, Daniel doesn't know. Anybody else know what this is? This would be what they call a vice coin. So pretty much what it is somebody put 2 coins together into a vise and clamped it down to give you that image. Now it could have been done years ago. It doesn't have so much have to be that it was just done yesterday or something. I mean, I'm looking at the there's dirt down in the grooves and stuff from it and everything. So I mean, this could have been done way back in the 50s, 60s. Oh, well, what they try to do is they try to line up so that they can get what looks like, make it look like what's Clash dies. This looks like maybe it was a practice for them. Yeah, and the reason I know is because it's backwards. You see how, if I flip this way, you see how this date is backwards? The D goes backwards. That means they shoved a penny on there with the D, the face of it basically shoved a second penny on there, like this kind of, and smashed them together. Pretty much destroying the penny, obviously. I'm going to keep it because it's kind of a fun little trinket to have around. And I mean, unless somebody else wants it, you know, I'd give it to somebody else if they wanted it. But it's kind of a fun little conversation piece, let's call it. Kind of like that 44 that we had earlier. This one here, that somebody was attempting to make into like a steel 44, but they did a really bad job with it. $56, nice red one there. Another 55. It's just people trying to beat the system, trying to rip people off. You'll get ones like this 44 here, but like the 44 Denver, and people will get in there and they'll tool off this edge of this 4 and this backside here and try to make it look like a 1914 Denver, and then people that don't know any better, um, you know, will pay the big bucks thinking that it's a 1914 Denver. You know, so education is the key. Education. Always the key. You know, I've never thought about taking the numismatic class, but I'm actually kind of thinking about doing it now. Through A&A. Just because it's be a little bit another feather in the cap kind of thing, you know? Another tool in the belt. It's $500, but all it takes is a couple good sales days on whatnot, and I'd have that. Mm-hmm. It's another nice woody there. Improper alloy mixture. They just don't get the alloy mixed together correctly. Different temperatures, all that good stuff, you know. And it leaves those little streaks and stuff that look like that. Now here's something interesting I just learned, never knew this. Here's a 51 Denver. You see this, you see that one right there, how it's like squished over? I never knew, but older vending machines would do that, actually. And it sucks, because if that one was in the right spot, this is a RPM. FS 502, I think? Could be 503. $19.40 and a 51. All right. Next roll. Hopefully, I can get enough money together before March and make it down to Colorado for the Colorado Springs A&A coin show. Because we got here in Fargo, there's a plane that They fly direct flights, Frontier, from Fargo to Colorado. So to Denver. Then I'll just rent a car. I've always liked these pennies like this. They just look really cool. Antique-y almost. 57 Denver. Here's another one of them ones. Like, got a really good rim. I'm guessing this one was struck through grease, though. Hmm. Oh, okay, well, unfortunately, as cool as this one looks, which it does look cool, don't get me wrong, that was very harshly cleaned. Hmm. 52 Denver. It's a nice looking 51. 47. 41. 1919. Actually, that 1919 is in better shape. Usually they're pretty much smooth. 53. Wow. Look at that. 54S. Oofta. Um, um, hmm. That was an 85 zinc. That's not what we're looking for. Ugh. Another 41. 1920. 52. I'd like to see another 1909. That'd be nice. So some of the things that I'm looking for when I look at these pennies to figure out kind of grade and stuff, we're always looking at the high spots. So your high spots are like the shoulder, the jaw and cheekbone, the separation there. You always want to see. And then my big one is that I go to is the ear. There's that little bitty line you see right there, like I call it the cartilage line. You know, those are all good indicators if there's a lot of wear or not. Hey, I'm still learning. We're all still always learning. I mean, Blue Ridge is still learning. You know, Blue Ridge Silverhound, and he's got lots of years. All right, so now look at this 51. Now the next thing we're going to look for, we got a lot better ear detail. We don't have any wear here, any of these high spots here. So then the next thing we're going to start looking for is we're going to look in the fields, these flat areas, for little nicks and scratches and stuff. This one's actually in really nice shape. I'd put this in that VF to XF, right in that area for the grading. Hey, a 21. Yay. I'd put this in that AG, about good. There's a 23. 50S. 53 Denver. 55 Denver. There's another harshly cleaned coin. 48. Very harshly cleaned. 55 Denver. 46 San Francisco. 51 San Francisco. 49 Denver. 57 Denver. 1918. 53 San Francisco. 1955. I gotta run upstairs and check the door real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. No, not technical difficulties. Uh, just had somebody at the door and had to deal with it. Alright, because my wife's actually working. So, okay. Should be going now. Alright, here we go. 42. 45. 1955. Got a couple nice die chips right there. And one down there. And one over there. Huh. Nice. 1940. 1945. 55. 52 Denver. 54 Denver. 56 Denver. And 47. Next. Next. Alright, here we go. Next roll's open. 51. 56. 48. 56 San Francisco. 58 Denver. I think I'm the only one watching. 53 Denver. 55 Denver. 1940. Oh, you're here. Okay. 41. Well, it just says one is viewing right now. 25. Big ol' scratch. 42. Ugh. Harshly clean 25. Decent looking 1930. 55 Denver. 1959. I would say that's not a wheat penny. It's a nice looking 59. I'll give it that. Except the ones that are in my book are a lot nicer. They're bright red. They're beautiful. Beautiful. Isn't that how that goes? $45S. 55. 50. 13. Lucky number 13. 51S. 53. I just spent 30 bucks today on like 4 wheat pennies, I think it was, because I needed ones for my book that are just beautiful bright red, like BU red ones. Ugh, so much money. But I want to make sure that I just want to build myself such a beautiful book, right? I can't wait to look at all your pictures and stuff and see what you got for me there. See what kind of coins you got. There's an 18. 45. 44. 29. 45. 41. 42 San Francisco. 52 Denver. 36. 60 Denver. Not really looking for that. Oops, I missed my other bucket. 42. 52 Denver. And what are you looking for? Just kind of some, like an overall price? Or are you looking for like an individual prices? Got a grease strike through on that 34. Another 36. 42. 53 Denver. Can't tell that wasn't maybe polished, can ya? And a 51 San Francisco. '58 Denver. 42. 52 Denver. Right. 55. Well, you're not going to retire on a 55 DDO, the big one, but it's a nice chunk anyway. I mean, the 55 DDO, the full-on 55 DDO. I mean, that could be depending upon the shape it's in, you could be looking at like a $50,000 coin if you got one of those. You're not going to retire on it, but it's a nice chunk. Oh, look at that, an 1827 Denver. That's cool. If you have the 43 copper or the 44 steel. Those are nice chunks of change. Um, those are probably the big ones. Indian head pennies, you know, the 1877, especially if you have one in really nice fine shape. That's a big one. 1856 Flying Eagle. There weren't many of them minted, so in 1856 Flying Eagle, that's you know that's that's a nice chunk. Um, the 1856, let's see, there was between 1,000 and 1,500 of them. I've actually seen one in real life, so that's fun. But in lowest condition, that's a in the lowest condition, that's like a $7,500 coin. The 1858 8/7. That's in, you know, that could be a $12,000 coin. Um, the let's see, the 1873 doubled Liberty Indian head. You know, that could be upwards of an $11,000 coin. 1877, there was only 852,000 Indian heads minted that year. So, you know, in an MS-63, you're at $6,700. The 1888, with the second 8 being over top of a 7, that one you could be looking at $65,000. Um, the let's see, a 1909 SVDB. You know, there was only 484,000 of those, so even the lowest number ones are, you know, $500 to $800, and they go up from there. Do you have any gold coins? Some older gold coins are worth a lot of money. Uh, half cents, you know, half cents, those are worth pretty good money. It all depends. We'll have to look and see. But right, 45, 36, 57 Denver, 57, 45 San Francisco, 44, 46, 55 Denver, 55 Denver, 49 San Francisco, 53 San Francisco, 56 Denver, 1953, 1953, 44, 42 San Francisco, 52, 1910, 1940. 49 Denver. 47 San Francisco. 55 Denver. 44. 1919 San Francisco. 57. It's a nice 45. Really nice, actually. I just bought a 45 today like that. Son of a gun. 52 Denver. 51 Denver. 42. Ah, a 1918S. 1940. Wow, look at that lamination, too. Nice. Cool. 46. 66. Well, that's not what we're looking for. 27 Denver. 21. 23. 1909 VDB. Alright. So the end of that roll was kind of nice. The end of that roll ended up really nice. Denver's actually closest to me. Denver's actually the closest mint to me. 56 Denver. 53 Denver. 51 Denver. 41. 56 Denver. 55 DDO. Poor man's DDO, of course. Because if it was the other DDO, I'd probably just shut the stream down and go. Just be like, bye! Click. 53. 41. Yeah. 13. Just finishing up the wheat pennies here. We got I got the roll I just started here, which is part of the 10 roll hit that I had. That's a nice looking 57. And then I have one from, hey, we got a cud. We got a cud. Look at that right there. As Otis comes back in, Otis with the luck. We have a cud. And as you know, cuds are king. The bigger the cud, the bigger the king, right? Look at how much wear is on that coin, too, to have a cud like that just sitting there. Nobody noticed it. There's some money right there. Cuds are king. Daniel, if you're not sure what a cud is, it's literally a piece of the die broke off, so it wasn't stamping that area of the coin. Pretty happy by that. Pretty happy about that. $42, $53, $52 Denver. Nope, not melted. 44. That one will probably actually go up on eBay for sale because I'll never get what it's worth off of Whatnot. 1940 Woody. I'll never get what it's supposed to be worth if I put it up on Whatnot. I put it up on eBay, I'll get a decent amount of money for it. $39. Well, I'm going to offer it to somebody else that I know first to see if they're interested, but yeah, it was a pretty good sized one too, yeah. Honestly, Otis, that's literally the first cut I've ever found. You know, I hunt a lot of coins, and I've hunted a lot of coins over time, but usually coins that have been in circulation you don't find a cud like that anymore. You know, people have found them. So even though there's a lot of 40s and 50s and some other stuff in here, yeah, thank you, and 60s and 70s, I might buy from the seller again. Although like I said, it took like 3 weeks to get this stuff from the Whatnot seller, and I had to go to Whatnot and like complain about it like 4 different times to get the guy to send. But maybe it's worth the wait. I don't know. I mean, that one coin could pay for all of these coins that we're going through right now. I mean, if you watch like Blue Ridge Silverhound and stuff, you know that coins with cuds sell for, $50+ usually. Hey, Dan. You just missed it, Dan. You just missed it. We found a cud on a wheat penny. Although I did hold it out, so, take it out and set it aside, so I guess I could show you. I guess I could show you. Huh. I guess. If you're nice, maybe I'll show you. Maybe not. Hmm. Look at that, Dan. Can you believe it? Frickin' 1945 with a cud. I saw that he was on the other day, and I was gonna jump in, but uh, I get so damn busy some days. All right, now this next roll, we got one roll of wheat pennies left. This next roll here, we got. This is from a different seller, and these rolls have been known to have Indian heads in them. They've been known to have semi-key dates in them. They've been known to have really nice stuff in them. Now, I've never got lucky with these rolls from this guy, but he's a friend, so I bought a roll from him. And these are not. This roll right here is not a cheap roll. I think this roll cost me like $20 or something. So, just like I say, he's a friend, so helping out a friend kind of a thing, right? Although all it takes is one penny being really nice. And then we'll go into watching paint dry. Then we'll move into watch paint dry. Yeah, it was kind of crazy finding a Vice penny. Like I say, I kept it because it's just an interesting conversation piece. That looks like a possible RPM right there, huh? $39, 45, 44, 51, 48, 44, 53 Denver, 53 Denver, 46, 1940 San Francisco, another ugly 46. I hate 46s. 44, 58, 57 Denver. Alright, I'm gonna get skunked again from these rolls. Damn it. 39. Ugh. Ugh. Parking lot penny. Yeah. And being told that you're going to derail a train by doing that? We got a lamination. What is up with all these big ass scratches and stuff? Jeez. 35. 53. Get some die chips. Got a bunch of die chips on that 53. My grandfather was a special police officer for Burlington Northern. And yeah, if we put pennies out on the tracks and stuff, he'd come out and yell at us saying that we're going to derail a train by doing that. And I thought, really? Rocks get on there all the time, and that doesn't derail a train. A copper penny sure as hell shouldn't. I think it was more of them just trying to scare you to not do it because you're right on the train tracks basically, right? Well, we're almost done here. I'd have to say the number one find here was the cud. Number one find was the cud. That's it. That's all she wrote. I mean, I did pull a bunch of pennies out that I'm set aside for, I'll go through them again later and decide what will go for individual sales, what will go into my collection, and what will go into the bucket. But for now, for now, I gotta move some things around, get the acetone out, put on some gloves. And that way we can get into watching paint dry for Otis, because that's his favorite pastime. That's Otis's favorite pastime. Watching paint dry. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? Watching Ice Metals number 2. I think I'm going to end this stream and set up a new stream to start for the Buffalo Nickels. That way I can kind of keep stuff separate. So, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to grab something to eat, and I'll be right back with a new stream, so watch for that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, have a good one.